Lately I've been staring at the dark. Turn my inner demons into art. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what they say. What you want to say, what you want to say, what you want to say, what you want. Say what you want to say, 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 what you want to no one.
You gotta get up every morning. Big boss getting richer every minute. Oh no. Big boss on. You gotta get up every morning. Big boss getting richer every minute. Oh no.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, traders. New week. We're long crypto. Let's go. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We funded the crypto account because Bitcoin was in a decent spot to take longs, so we took a few longs on a few different products. Can get into it. We called out this number, you know, in the Discord. It tapped the level perfectly, so you know, I hope you guys took advantage. Yeah. So, Bitcoin coming down. These are the two levels that we outlined, right? And we were like, it's gonna either bounce here or both. So we took our stops in profit already. Can even probably move it up a bit more. We don't want it coming back down here again. But we'll see what happens. We've already taken one PT on a sweep of the 4 hour, and then the next PT is at this imbalance up here. If I could get the goddamn thing to come. Rectangle, is that it? Yeah. So this is the next profit target area. So we'll see if we get it. And then we have like we have some other profit targets higher, right? Like we have this one higher and then just runners, I think. So we'll see. This is a 50 times trade. We basically put the whole account on the line for this trade. So we're basically going to double up the crypto account immediately. So there is still a level down here that they could come and test. So just, you know, be aware of that. They did fail this 4 hour up here too, you know. So, you know, it could dump. It still could dump. But man, like, you know, we brought this to your attention, right? I talked about it. You know, I talked about it here, you know, first. I said here we have our orders in. Here, 50 times trade. This is before it happened, right? And then on the crypto review too, you know, I did go over that. I went over these areas. So, you know, there's really no excuse to not be in a banger long right now. You know, you should be in a banger long. If you're not, you're doing it wrong. Let's have a look at the main markets, see what's going on here. Looking a little shifty up here, yeah. For the Russell gaining this, leaving in balance too. This could maybe get into a trade here. Yeah, after making a low too, it's not bad. It's not a bad idea here. What's the stop worth? $20. Yeah, we could do 2. Could do 2. All right. So we'll try to get a long on the Russell here too. Let's see if they give it to us. Maybe not. Target up here. First target would be here. Second target would be at the top. I'm NQ holding. No play on NQ until we make new highs, I think. ES holding. They've made new highs, local highs anyway. It's the next spot up. These guys look like they got a bit of ways to go. There's no imbalance there. I would think over top of this. I would think here. So that's kind of the next area on ES. I'd like to get into it long. Any imbalance? They just covered off everything already. Everything's taken. Everything's taken on ES. So if they do start dumping it, it's going to be a fucking disaster. I think it's going to be up anyway, so it's fine. So my guess would be up here and then back to test this area. So we'll look for some shorts when we get up there. This is kind of like done too, right? So let me just look at the bigger time frame on this. Some imbalance here. Just want to clear this out. Just look at what we're looking at, you know? This is some imbalance here too. Just a bit, but there is some there. So let's just get those tagged off here. This really isn't much here, but there is a bit there, and a little here, a little here, and a little there. Yeah. It's kind of the area coming into the rejection zone anyway. Top side of this, bottom side of this. So. Let's look at DNQ. So we really already have this kind of tagged out. Yeah, imbalance is right here. Let's move this down here. Really, this is the area. It's more these top two. This has been tagged already. I don't really need it on there. It is going to be something, but yeah, I think it's going to be explosion day today. You know, on these markets. It's too bad we're not in longs, man. Would have been nice. Bit out of position now at this point, because they're kind of gearing up for like the big breakout, I think. But we'll see what happens when we get into this area. I'm sure there'll be some trading to be done. There's a couple areas up there to look at too. All right. Not too bad. Let's have a quick look at the account. Oh, we're about to hit our profit target on Bitcoin here. I don't know why this isn't updating, man. Look, see? Just gonna push it right now. All right, so we hit our profit target here on Bitcoin. Oh, that's our second profit target. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Honestly, we can move our stop up a bit too if we want. It's up pretty far. Can probably move it up to there, really. Because if it, you know, if it comes all the way down here again, this top of this has been tested. We kind of wanted to hold the top of this, so we'll put it there. There is an imbalanced box there. You know, instead of gaining $29, I'd rather just gain 4 and stay in the trade if we have to. Good times, man. First crypto trade is just a banger. We got a BNB trade. We got stopped out of XRP at like lost $5 or something like that. BNB, bought this retest. We're looking at this, you know, this swing we were looking at. Really, we were looking at Bitcoin, right? XLM. We're a little late to the party on this guy, but we got a decent entry. And then Bitcoin. So this is pretty big rejection zone, so we'll see what happens here. Could be looking at a rejection here, boys. We got this here, top of this, right? Basically at it right now. It's untested area. So this is what they're gonna reject, right? Top of this. Bottom of it was basically tested here, right? So the top of it's next. So we'll see what happens, right? They may reject it, maybe not. And then next up is going to be like up here. Some imbalance right here. And then some more imbalance right here. This one's probably the more significant one up here. They're pretty small though, man, really. This is the big imbalance spot here where it's at right now. So I may look to take some shorts here too. We'll see. See what the chart looks like on the 15-minute. So if I do get into a short, it'll be a hedge short. Really could have already been in one. Just had stops on the other side of this. Even though I pushed that, I shouldn't have, right? Because it got tagged. We're still bad with pushing. At least I'm waiting at least a little bit more. We can look through our what's it called here? Our trader sync. So looking pretty good on the trader sync. Counts at about $2,000. 206% win rate, or 206% accumulated returns. That's going to be going up after today. So we already have some wins. And then win rate at 62%. This was at 70% at one point, but I had a couple bad days last week. I went over this in the in one of the videos on the YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, the one really bad day right here. Honestly, if we took out that one really bad day, it would have been a whole different story on the week. And let's see if we can get filled on the Russell. I don't know why this is. I'm gonna disconnect it and then reconnect it. Maybe that'll help. I was doing this before too, just like the chart wasn't updating, you know? Stupid. What's the point of having it linked in if you can't see what's going on? So the profit targets that we took on the Bitcoin long, it wasn't much, right? We only closed off like not even maybe 15% of the position. Really, I should have put it into I should be doing BTC perpetuals. I'm just a little worried that we're gonna see one more big washout before looks like we're missing this long on the Russell. I'm gonna leave the orders there though. Just have a look at the 1 minute here on Bitcoin and see what's going on. Are they trying to fail this? Oh God. One minute for 1 month. Takes long to load. Takes long to load up those small time frame charts, man. So hopefully maybe by next month we can look at getting into a funded account. Maybe by then we'll get into a funded account. Let's see. I'm gonna get this on the 1 minute too. Yeah, hopefully maybe by next month we'll be able to get into to a funded account, or maybe I'll wait till Boxing Day. I know, or Black Friday. Black Friday always has like crazy deals everywhere, so I'll probably be able to pick up like 5 accounts for pretty cheap. So this is a decent area to take a hedge on Bitcoin. Haven't yet, just waiting. Get these colors a little bit more on trend here. Whoa, not that. Can I take down the opacity of it? How do you do that? Oh, here. Is this it? Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. The line, I don't mind it being orange. Okay. All right. A bit of a dumpy here on NQ. Decent, oh man, come on, man, really? Just all kinds of problems with this software today. MNQ. MNQ. I was just gonna say this is a half decent spot to be taken along. Little imbalance right here, but after a big run up like that, failing this too, I don't know, maybe not, especially on the 1 minute. I don't really like playing the 1 minute chart, really. What's going on, Jay? YM, huh? I don't even look at that chart. It's like this scalp long would have played. MYM. Oh, not allowed. I guess I don't have it. MYM. I must have it, no? MYM. Oh, that's calendar. Yeah, I don't... Maybe I don't have it. Oh, yeah, here. No? No, I don't think I have it. Yeah. Too bad. I should have took a little punt there, man. A short YM, huh? I have it on here. Short here? Maybe. It's a tested area. I tested this here already. I think they're gonna pump it, man. I think everything's gonna pump today. Yeah, it is a pretty easy stop loss. They did fail this 4. Kind of. When they close it like this, you know, when they do closes like this, and the close is like underneath, that's kind of counted as inside trend, right? So this is like an inside trend fail or inside trend continuation. You know, those don't really work very good most of the time. I really think everything is just gonna blast today. There's a little bit of imbalance here on the YM, but then after that, it's like not until here, right? So it's got quite the ways that it can go. Here, sorry. So if we were there, then I would say sure, let's take a. I'd be more inclined to take longs and target there. But like you said, easy stop loss, so whatever. But look at the Dixie. What's the Dixie doing? Still going, yeah? Taking the liquidity already, came down, filled this gap. Looks good to go, man. Really, this looks good to fucking blast. I think everything's gonna blast it. Did you? What about crypto? Did you get into any? Do you trade crypto at all? Bitcoin had like the easiest long ever. You don't trade crypto? You should start, man. Pretty. This one was pretty easy. Big imbalance. I put these out in the Discord too, so like there's no excuse for people not to be getting into them. Big imbalance, you know. This is it. We got involved like here. Remember wherever our trade was? Here. This is a 50 times trade. We got into a couple other crypto positions, but not as good as Bitcoin. We got this one. Stops, you know. BNB, and then XLM we got into also. I'm gonna hold these, man. I'm hoping that this is gonna be a blast show. I'm hoping all markets, like every market, just rips it. Is what I think is gonna happen here. Could be wrong. This Russell, man, just, you know, if I was at the chart a little earlier, I would have definitely got into this trade. Look at this shit, you know, gaining this and then coming all the way back down. Oh well. Look at this pump off of this, man. Why didn't I take this? I was gonna take this. Bitcoin's still rocking and rolling. Pretty good. We're gonna double our. We just put a small deposit in there, in the crypto account because we're trying to do the small account challenge. We're literally gonna double the account in the first trade that we take. I really should have took that MQ trade. Stupid not to. Wasn't really paying attention yet. So next profit target on Bitcoin for us is not until much higher. I'm gonna see if this if they're gonna hold this, you know what I mean? If they're gonna hold this and go. Would be pretty sweet if they did. But you still have a pretty big crypto portfolio. Yeah, it came down and tested a pretty good level, man. That's what I thought too. So coming down and taking the liquidity out from underneath here and then testing the top of this range. Pretty good, right? Also had a pretty good gain here before wiping it out, right? So that, you know, it could come down one more time, you know what I mean, and test this. And, you know, I see them do that a lot of times. I have this other box outlined here. Yeah, something like that, really. That sounds kind of crazy, but something like that. If you look at the weekly, like what's the fib, you know what I mean? On this, what's the fib on this pull? Where's the fib tool? $618 is at 100. So 100, you know what I mean? That's what kind of we're in between 90 and 100, I think. Or if they wipe this range, then we're fucking going low, like 30. Thank you, babe. Thanks. I did take profits on my portfolio when we were up here. Maybe like 25% of it I sold off. So this is gonna be the exit plan for me for crypto. I'll be pulling out almost everything by the time we get up here. If we get up there, literally I'll just keep it in USDT and still trade, but I won't be holding any spot anymore. Not for a while, not until like the next fucking collapse. Or we come down to like 30. If we come down to 30, then I'll get back involved again. But that's kind of my plan for crypto anyway. Still trade it. Trade's like great, man. Well, really, it's hard to lose on crypto if you know what you're doing. The price action just works perfectly all the time. So I don't know if we're going to get into this Russell long. Maybe. Tell you guys, trading on Quantower is way better. It's like 100 times better. The executions are good. No fucking around with the software, you know, fucking up all the time. I should really look at the what's it called? The economic calendar. Treasury budget. Medium impact today. We got a yellow impact. That's it. 2 p.m. Nothing until 2 p.m. So nothing to worry about really until 2. Okay, Russell, can we get a fill? Hey, can we get a fill? Can we get a fill one time? Maybe not. Come on, Russell. You can do it. You can do it for us. Kind of sucks we got stopped out of this XRP. We got stopped at XRP right here in profit. BNB still in. A small trade. I put most of the money into the Bitcoin trade. Small trade here too. These are kind of lower leverage because they're alts, so I don't really lever them too much. Kind of extend this out a bit. The gap was really up above this line. Yeah, something like that. Shitty drawing at first. The gap is here, right between this and this. So honestly, it's still a decent spot to be looking for shorts. Bitcoin failing the 1 minute here. get tagged in here on a Russell. See if we lose the 5 minute here with some aggression. So if we do lose the 5, I'll probably look to take a head short, and the target on the head short is just going to be new lows. If I even have any money in the account. The account was because we're doing a small account challenge. Yeah, I do have some balance available. I can take a trade. It's fine. Because we're doing small account challenge, I basically utilized the whole account to get into trades because Bitcoin was in a good spot. We're doubling the crypto account today. Let's do it, boys. Come on, Russell. Just tag us in here one time. We already missed the NASDAQ long. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, this thing stopped again. I didn't know why it's doing that, man. I didn't know if it's because of my connection or what, but the chart keeps not connecting. I'm just gonna bring up bybit, man. Fuck, like this stupid thing. The chart keeps, freezing, and then none of the data is coming through. Kind of brutal. I guess I can just have bybit off to the side here. Kind of defeats the purpose of all this, though, doesn't it? Really, Russell? That sucks. Kind of brutal. Come on, Russell. One time. One time for me. Just waiting around. The big wait around. I really wanted to get filled on that candle on the Russell. No more pushing targets, man. No more pushing entries, no more pushing targets. I went over all the trades from the week, and that's literally the biggest mistakes is pushing too early. Pushing too early and pushing targets early and pushing entries early. And Q kind of just looks like it's going to make new highs here. There's not too much to stop it here. It's a little imbalanced right here, but not much. It's the next thing here. Wow, that's too bad, man. I missed that fucking entry, man. That sucks. There's not much here either. Really tight channel. I think big breakout's coming. It's either big breakout or big dump. Next kind of big resistance spot is going to be up here. Why didn't it keep this from over there, man? Stupid. Yeah. And I have the rectangle on here. Yes, I do. Why doesn't it keep it, man? You know? Why doesn't it keep the defaults? Oh, here, save settings as default. Stupid. Background. Purple. But make it not very purple. Line. Orange is okay, but not so bright. Oh yeah, that can also be purple. Also not so bright. Line can be orange. A dirty orange is better. Okay. Make default set as default. Alright. Saved. This is kind of the area to hold to the downside. There's also a big imbalance down here, so you know, I just don't think they're gonna bring it all the way down here. They've already come down here once, so kind of want to see them hold the top side here. Yeah, you just want to see them hold this and this. Sucks. That sucks, man. Maybe they'll short this, or maybe they'll dunk it from here. You never know. You do never know, right? And Q back to the minute. What an entry that would have been, man. Now nothing. Yeah, there was even this here that I could have taken. Yeah, a little bit here. Yeah, enough for a trade. I could have taken that. See if they lose this 5 minute. This isn't really in balance here either on the small time frame. Bitcoin's starting to fail. NQ pushing again here. Pretty sure they're going to clear this whole thing, man. There's not much here, right? There's not much up here. I can't see them failing something. Can't see them gaining this and then failing this. They've already tried to fail this area once right here. And, you know, they pumped it again. So I really think that I think that everything's just in just about to blast off here. Next stop for NQ is you know, significantly higher. I kind of grabbed everything already here. There's nothing down here. The only thing down is if they dump it hard and and lose this. If they start dumping it, it's like going to be kind of worrisome. Won't be able to get into a trade unless a setup happens on this side. You know what I mean? Like a local setup. If they start dumping it, I won't take any trade in this range. And then the next spot to the downside is underneath this. It's down here. Kind of the areas that you're looking at for NQ anyway. Kind of bitter about this too. Just missed trades all over the place, man. Honestly, missed this NQ 1 minute trade. I had it marked and I just didn't take it. You know, little imbalance here. So stupid, man. Why didn't I just hit the fucking order button, man? ES making new range break here. Bitcoin failing the 5 minute here. Looks like they might be wanting to turn it around. Really like to wait for a 15-minute setup, but there is none. They could bring this all the way back down to here. There is imbalance all the way down here too. Right here. Much rather see them hold the top side here, especially because we do not have a head short yet. Okay, nothing to do right now anyway. Okay, Russell at the at the PT spot from this range, so we'll see what they do here. Honestly, a little bitter. They took off without us. Just missed opportunities today. At least we're in crypto longs. If I would have took longs here, I would have taken one PT here. So should see a little bit of a pullback here from PTs. Same with Russell. This is the PT spot, so wouldn't be surprised we see a little bit of resistance here. So not really failing the 5 here, man. Not with any kind of, not with any kind of gumption. Still good to go. Really, like nothing here on the Russell until up to here. And I really wouldn't want to take a short there. I mean, maybe. Yeah, not bad, man. The crypto account we've just about doubled already. Not bad. Not too bad for one round of trades. Let's see if we don't get stopped out. If we get stopped out, then it's a totally different story. Okay, NQ. A little bit of a rejection here. Same with Russell. Yeah, NQ failing after the liquidity. See what they do here. I'd like them to just hold it, man, and just go. You know? Enough of this. Just pump it like crazy. The only thing I see on ES is just right here. But it's tiny. Bitcoin's still pushing, man. Still pushing. Gonna be a pretty boring day, I think, because we missed the trade on NQ. I don't want to really take shorts too much, but I guess I will. Heck. Not very convincing. Is that 75 to 85? I can do that. We'll see if I can. not too bad. Okay, let's see if we can. I might move these stops or these targets. One should just be right here. See if the second one gets tagged or not. I think we're gonna push this one just a little bit farther down, man. If we're only gonna have one. If we get the second one tagged in, then we'll put it right here. Come on, man. Really? By like a tick or what? Cocksuckers. Unfortunate, just one, boys. Better than none, I guess. Removing this. Let's try to get that. So if we come back down into this area, I'll try to take a long down here. But we'll see. Should move stop up now too. So I'm gonna move the stop up just to here. So the other side of the if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. It's okay. Bitcoin's still hanging in here on the 5. Hasn't lost it yet. All right, taking a profit target. I pushed it. Probably shouldn't have. Again, mistake on my part. A cool $16. Cool. This doesn't give our stats for a crypto account. Can see it here. So we funded this account today with $150, just because I want to keep it, you know, we're growing small accounts here, yeah. So we'll grow $150 in this account, and we'll grow it. Show you guys how to do this shit. See, again, I pushed my target here, man. I really shouldn't have, you know. I don't know why I always do that, man. Really, really bad habit of mine, pushing targets. I'm literally just gonna stop doing it right now. I'm never gonna do it again. Because all this is tested, right? So like I would expect for this to come back down to here. Or at least my target was here, my PT was here. You know, at least there. Just screw yourself out of like $15 every time you do it, you know? Stupid. Let's see if they hold this here. It's kind of an area to hold. You know? You want to see them hold this for continuation. Yeah. This one was tested already with these, right? This one already tested here too, so like this is an already tested zone. But for continuation, you want to see them hold there. Gets a little sketchy if they come down here, but even down here is still okay for them to hold if they hold. Yeah. This. Get that like ice blue with the little. So we'll look to get into longs here again because we missed this stupid long. Just waiting to see what's going on here, right? I'd like to get into longs, and I'd like to just target like pretty far away. I'm still under the impression here that everything's going to be blasting. Probably be removing these. Unfortunate. A lot of missed trades today. Euro failing the inside. Euro failing the inside trend on the 15. Let's just see what the Dixie's doing here. Dixie held the hourly and breaking out. So probably a good idea to short the euro. Probably take some shorts even just right here. Stops here. What's the stop worth? $17. Skinner. Sinner. Yo. What's up, brother? How can I help? What are you up to? I'm just extracting money from the markets. How about you? Got a pretty nice Bitcoin long working right now from down here. Took a scalp on NQ here. Sold it here. So far. Decent long try right here, man, really. They made new highs, yeah. Again, with no, you know. Why does it do this, man? $50K combine. I'm just trading with my own personal accounts. I'm doing a challenge where I'm growing $500 and do $100,000. I used to work with prop firms, but they got too many fucking rules, man. I might do the prop firm thing again during this challenge, but with this is an area to hold for NQ. I just don't like the rules, man, you know? So many rules, and like this consistency rule is bullshit, you know? I just don't like it. Makes you close trades and stuff, you know? That's stupid. If you're interested, I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but fast track trading is a pretty good one. If I do one, it'll be with them. I believe they do have a consistency rule, which is kind of bullshit. But it costs a little bit more for the accounts. But whatever you pay for the account, and then as soon as you pay, you're trading right away, immediately. So there's no evaluation here with these guys, which I like. Is pretty cool. But they still have some bullshit rules too, right? Like they have some they have like a consistency rule, or you know. But you can trade news with these guys. There's no trailing drawdown, which is good. It's only a 5. You can't lose 5% of the account, so that's good. They use end of day drawdown, not like a trailing drawdown. And then they have a 20% consistency rule. The consistency rules are bullshit though, man. I don't like them. They're dumb. Like, what trader doesn't have a bad day? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. All traders have bad days every once in a while, you know. And then you have a bad day. You're telling me then you can't get a payout. I don't know. It seems kind of bullshit to me, man. But you just need to trade it a little differently. Like you'd need to trade. I'd need, like, if I traded that, I'd be just trading NQ on the 1 minute, and I'd be dragging my stop into profit like immediately all the time, just so I don't fucking fuck it up. Like, I trade the NQ on the 1 minute all the time anyway on mine, because these accounts are tiny. So a little spot. The only spot I'm really interested in anymore here on the NQ is this little spot down here, right from here to here. It's like this little guy. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe I might even put an order there, really. Just a one contract. Yeah, it's only $17. It's fine. I can do 2 even. All right. First target. Second target will be new highs. Nah, second target will be there. See if we can get tagged in here. Might be a front run. You gonna front run me? You gonna front run me? This target really should be here too. And the second target should just be new highs. Second target should just be a runner, man, really. Put it there. You gonna front run me? Come on, G. Price action been great on the 1 minute. It looks like they're front running this. That sucks, man. 2 times, man, I got screwed so far. 2 times. Let's see, maybe they'll still do it. I don't really like the news, man, when the news comes, because a lot of times it fucks up the price action. Like it'll sweep the tops and sweep the bottoms in the same candle, and then just fuck everybody's positions, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm in profit on this account. This account's up 100 and I have it on a trader sync. I'm doing a series on YouTube for it too, right? I can bring up my trader sync account. This account's up 206% in 3 weeks. I started this account with about $500. It's up to 21. Around, that's not counting for fees, so it's maybe around 19 or something like that. And then the crypto account I funded today, I put $150 in and it's already up 100% on the account. Yeah, I used to have like really big accounts, But I sold all my I sold all my money or in the accounts. I liquidated everything to buy rental properties in Paradise. So I have to build up small accounts, and I was like, I figured building small account is probably something a lot of people want to know how to do, so I might as well just stream the whole fucking thing, right? How long have you been trading, Sinner? Looks like we're getting front run on this NQ. Son of a bitch. If they make new highs here, I should already be closing these positions. That's too bad, man. Pretty close, but no cigar. It was a little wishy-washy. They did test this perfectly though, so you know. I really only trade gaps at this point. 1 year and 2 months, still unprofitable, eh? Well, you got a long road ahead of me. What can I say? It took me like 7 years, dude, to get profitable. I've been trading for about 15. It takes a while. The worst part is just the emotion. Like, you probably know price action by now. And it's important just waiting for trades too. Yeah, just exclamation point Discord and chat, and it should pop up. I put out trades in the Discord, and you know, you can I'll get the link too for you. You can find everything that we do there, all the socials and everything. You should subscribe here and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I go over. I'm gonna start doing like tutorial videos on the YouTube channel, and then I'll for the Discord, I put out trades. Like, I put out this Bitcoin 50 times trade before it happened, you know, and we're up huge. So, you know, so it's, you know, just pay attention to the Discord. I put out when I see a decent trade, I just put it out for everybody. I don't care about anything really. I just want everybody to be profitable. The market doesn't care how many people are profitable. You just sit here to extract money from the market for free. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna leave one in here, man. Just one, because I don't like how they gain this already. So if they sweep it, I don't know. I don't want two. I just have one. Just one is fine. One, and then the target profit's just going to be new highs. See if that works. Could put the Russell ones back too. This Russell I just don't, for Russell, I don't like how it failed here. Like, it's failing a proper spot for continuation down here, right? So I don't like trading here anymore, because this is a proper spot to fail for down. So they could put in a new low, or even a new lower than this. And fuck, if they do that, they're probably going down here. Look at that. Oh, son of a bitch, man. You know, it's rough, dude, when you miss a trade by like, you know, $1. You son of a whore. So are you paying? You're paying monthly for the combine? You pay every month $40 or $50 or whatever it is. You should really look at this other one, dude. If you've been paying multiple months, you should look at this. Not this, but this fast track trading. It's called. Put the link here for you. Because it's one-time pay, and then you don't need to continue paying. You just pay once. It's a little bit more expensive, but you just pay one time, and then you're funded, and you get paid right away. And you can or you can apply for payouts. They still have bullshit rules, but at least you don't have to go through a stupid combine. And if you're like around a break-even trader, you know, it's better to just pay once and not have monthly fees all the time. Not mean, Gene. No problem, brother. I'm not even affiliated with them. I'm just telling you what I know. I should get an affiliate with them, but when I'm gonna do a prop firm, I'm probably gonna do them, just because I don't want to waste my time with a combine, or any kind of evaluation period is ridiculous to me. I can't do that. I've been doing this for 15 years. You're 18? Well, you're fucking ahead of the game just because you're young and you're learning. Honestly, young people are usually better at this than older people. And I don't know, man, you just need to stick with it. And like, where did you learn price action? Who did you learn price action from? There's a lot. It's just, I only ask because there's so much misinformation on the internet about price action and just about fucking trading. Like, there's so much bullshit out there, right? So you need to make sure that you're getting the proper information first too. ICT, yeah, I employ some ICT methods. Like I use these are fair value gaps, right, that I have outlined. But I also just understand price action. You need to know that, understand how price action works, right? So like when the market's coming down and it makes a new high, it's a trend reversal. Call it whatever you will, fucking section break, or a break of structure, or whatever you want to call it. All these people that are teaching it online, like ICT or other places, they all call it different things, but it's all the same shit, right? It's just this is a fair value, or this is a trend shift, and what you want to look for is a fair value gap in a trend shift. So the fair value gaps in trend shifts signify untested levels, and those are really the only trades that you want to take because they're high probability to bounce. So at least if they bounce, then at least you can move your stop up. And you should be getting your main idea from a high time frame, like a 4 hour or a weekly, right? Let's clear this off. So 4 hour, made new 4 hour highs, came down, testing the 4 hour swing. So in this area, you want to look on the small time frame for entries, right? So in this area, you wanted to be looking at the small time frame for entries. This one didn't really give the best entry, but if this was the value area that you're looking at, you could take a higher low play and have your stop right here. You could wait for this to go and then play the fair value gap. The fair value gap that you need to be looking at is the gap that's created at the swing. So the fair value gap at the swing always plays, man. Really, it plays a lot. So that's the one that you want to be looking for. So you can see here, this was that is the first fair value gap. There's another gap right below it, and then there's this gap here too, right? So they all kind of played, right? Even for scalps, they played. This bottom one, first test of it, played. This one, first test. You really only want to be taking the first test of it. After that, it's like you don't want to really be playing things that have come down again and they're testing the same gap again twice. I mean, you can, but it's just a lesser value trade, you know. Yeah, I don't like this one anymore either. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's all the same shit. It's all price action. So like this is pretty good price action here too, right? Coming up and testing the previous you get the fucking, here it is. So making a new high, new 15-minute high over top of this. Over top of this, right? Coming down, testing the previous highs, right? So good spot to be taking trades. And then if you can also, you know, mix that with a gap too, like with a fair value gap. Not really one here, but I bet you on the smaller time frame there's a fair value gap down here. Yeah, not really. But that's kind of what you want to do anyway. And then it's all just about protecting your account, man. Making sure you're not risking too much. And you know, having proper risk management and good risk to reward, understanding where you are in trend and what's available, you know, where should you put your targets, you know when to hold it, know when to hold the runner, you know. Sure, man. Of course. Anytime. Just join the Discord and just send me a Discord message. I'm happy to help, you know what I mean? Really. I understand how hard trading is, dude. I did it for, like I said, I was a losing trader for 7 years. I lost like 30 grand and I blew up probably 4 different accounts before I figured it out. If I can help that not happen to you, that'd be great. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. I just ask that you follow the Twitch and subscribe to the YouTube. Man, I've taken this trade out and put it back like 3 different times, yeah? It's $18. Just leave it alone. What do you mean you're doing around 5K gambling? Looks like we're in on the NQ. Let's see if we can make something happen here, boys. Just rip it. Just rip it one time, you know? Not good. You fell for the trap of the fake lifestyle? Yeah, trading's not really a get rich quick thing, man. You know, it's a get rich slow thing. And yeah, if you, I think I'm gonna get one more into this thing. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, it's good that you fell in love with trading. Like that, those are the only people that make it. You know, to tell you the truth. If you don't love it, then you're not gonna be able to make it. You will not. 100%. Just pump it, NQ. Just pump it one time. Just do it for me one time. Let's go. Let's do it. Not bad. Not too shabby. We got market open in about 14 minutes here. And Q in a pretty good spot for a market open pump. So let's see if they do it. Yeah. It's hard. You need to stick with it but understand that everybody loses money at first, dude. It's just, this is part of the game. Think of it as paying your tuition, you know, in learning how to do the trading. But really, everybody, you know, loses money when they first start. Everybody. Like if you talk to any professional trader, and you know, all of them will tell you the same story. They blew up accounts, you know what I mean? And they lost lots of money, you know. It's just how it works. The hard part about trading is you need to disassociate the emotion that's involved with money and the emotion that's involved with trading. Like you need to have proper money management for sure, but like you need to really not give a shit, you know what I mean? And it's not like not giving a shit and YOLOing and just putting your whole bankroll out there or whatever. Not like that. Like you obviously need to have proper money management, but you need to not care about the trade, right? And you need to be able to just take your stop and let it go, you know? Just pump it, NQ. Just do it one time for us, man. What are we waiting for here? Waiting for market open? Really? A lot of people come to trading because they have money problems, you know, and they want to get rich. That's not how this works, bro. You know, a lot of my friends from back home, they're like, oh, teach me how to trade. You know, I need money. Man, you have to not need money to know how to like become a really good trader. It's kind of ironic, you know. No, I know quite a few. A lot of people I learned with are profitable too. Like I learned, I was part of a community for like, I don't know, 5 years or whatever. I met some people there, and the ones who made it, they're profitable. And then the vast majority of people didn't make it, right? But definitely I know profitable traders, very profitable, better than me. What's going on here on the 15? Let's just look at this for a second. Yeah, you know, still okay. Not the greatest, but I think we could blast it. Not the greatest, but let's see what the market open brings. Yeah, I bought 3 villas, so I have a rental business. I figured that I wanted some, you know, I'm starting to get a bit older, so I wanted some like passive income, and I figured I can just build the trading accounts back up again. It's not a big deal. Once you know how to trade, it's, you know, it is what it is. It's probably going to get stopped out. Maybe not. But yeah, I have three rental properties, and I rent them out on Airbnb. In Southeast Asia. It's pretty good because it's pretty passive, right? I have staff to do most of this stuff, so I can just concentrate on trading. And building a social presence, I guess, on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I live in Bali. All right. Looks like a nice little pump here. A pre-market pump. Try to get a banger out of this today, you know? There's not really much. There's a little bit here. I should really put this first PT here. And then the last one will just be a runner. There is a little one there. All right, bro. Good luck. Again, don't forget to, take me up on that offer and make sure you send me a message in Discord. Join up to the Discord. Follow the channels, and I'll happily sit you down and give you a rundown of exactly what I can overview your trading and see what you're doing wrong, you know? Okay, we're gonna move these stops up to profit now. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It's all good. We'll get the next trade, you know? Looks like we're gonna get one here, hopefully. Appreciate you, man. Good luck on the day, yeah? All right, so just push that target. Just because it was close, man. The next one is just going to be new highs, I think. I think we're going to push it far. Maybe we'll just leave it as a runner. Really shouldn't though, man. Really should put a target in here. This is really the only resistance in this zone. And there's really nothing much, so should put it at the highest, really. And really the next spot. Huh? Next spot is here. So front run of that. Something like that. And then this stop, I'm gonna adjust the stop again. All right. Okay, that trade's all set up. Hopefully we get a banger today. So I did push this again. At least I only pushed it by a little tiny bit. Looks like we might get a stop here on oh my god. Remove, man. We get stopped out, we did. So we took a stop on the rest of that, stop in profit. Not a big deal, we got 1 PT out of the deal. New lows. Uh-oh. It's alright, that means opportunity. Uh-oh. This is spooky town now. Bit spooky now. Next thing is down here. Really. Next thing is here. How far is that? 20 point stop. That's a bit much for me to take, you know, on this small account. This is going to be the area right down here. I don't imagine any of that holds. This. Can just try to put one right here. Kind of a wonky stop. Just one. See if we get tagged. They could just blast us now, who knows, you know, but this is, you know, the price action is getting a little wonky now. Now I wouldn't take a trade until until we see a gain again. Big moves. ES kind of holding this 15-minute swing too. Damn it. Huge moves, man. Okay, we're gonna try this on Russell too. So we'll take one here. One here. And the second one will be here. It's kind of the play for the Russell. See if it works. And Q trying to edge it out. Getting a little wonky though. Bit wonky. Just gonna leave it, man. Yeah, sweeps the 15-minute swing. There was a little imbalance there too. Get one more in here. It's not looking good. Oh, I just missed on the NQ. Close to the stop on NES. Maybe we could stop out here. So stopped out on ES. Long hit on NQ. We'll see if it goes anywhere. This is kind of spooky now, man, for these guys, really. Looks like we're gonna get stopped here too. Really close. Might not be my day today, boys. Not in futures anyway. Really close to a stop on NQ. I imagine stops coming here. Nice. I've been trying to long it. Yeah, stopped again. Not the greatest day for me today here. Minus 50. Yeah, basically break even. If they pump it now, I'll be fucking pissed. That was a stop in the euro that I tried to short. Just every trade is wrong today, except for Bitcoin, except for crypto. I had that one by the balls, but everything else, not very good. Stop out on Russell coming now too. You need to flatten all these positions, make sure we're all flat. Okay. Where are we headed? Where are we headed? There's really nothing here, man. Tested level is what's there. Good work, Jake. Way to kill it. For me, down $100. And then on crypto, up like $100. So basically flat today. We'll see. Could still turn it around. Yeah, I mean, if you're flat, it's, you know, it happens. Even though I was, you know, I lost $100 on the futures, I still think I traded better than I did when I made money. You know what I mean? Last week I made money. I made like 280 on one day, and I don't know. I didn't trade very well though. I thought, you know, I was just like in and out of. I was over trading in and out of trades way too much. Not waiting for setups and shit, you know, bad. I'd rather trade like this. Might take a trade here on ES, man. This is a 7-point stop. We'll try it. One more. Oof. No doubt, this starts falling apart here. Everything's tested to the downside, man. Even on the small time frame, everything is gone. You know, there's nothing to hold it. So we're in kind of shaky territory, bit shaky. I flattened everything before. What's going on here? Yeah, I just took this failure to gain on the 4 hour. We'll see if it's probably going to get stopped, I'm sure. Like everything else today. Failure to lose. This little failure to lose here. Here is what I was looking at. The next thing down is this. Oh, you're looking at the bodies there? Yeah, maybe. I would think it's gonna go down there. 38, 39. We'll see. They might hold this. You never know. All right. Looks like NQ holding this too. Holding it. What's going on, so? Oh, it was this that got stopped out. That's all good. You got into crypto, good. Yeah, we got into a couple of crypto positions too. We just got stopped out of XLM, but we got into Bitcoin leverage longs. I put it out in the Discord. But not a bad trade. We've been getting our ass kicked on the futures here today. Nothing but stops, but looks like we're in a half decent position here now. Maybe they'll pump it. Should really get one off here. Maybe just stop out coming. There, and like really just I'm gonna probably target up here for the next one. Or look on the 4 hour and look for something half decent. Yeah, here. This would be the next target right here. Basically just new highs. I should really just put it there. We'll see. That'll be it, I think. You did some research, did you? Nice. I don't know about any of those projects. Like I said before, I really just trade the charts. But crypto as a whole was in a decent spot for taking longs. But we're also at a rejection point right now, so it could all fall apart. Make sure you use stop losses, yeah? Oh, Russell just dumpstering. There's nothing even down here, man. Look, tested already, all of it. The next thing down is down here, man, for Russell. Oof. Whoosh. Not looking good. He needs to hold this shit. Oh, not looking good here for ES. I should have took my $50 and run. See you later, brother. Down 150 on the day. Rough. So it's really not the best day for me for trading. This is tested already, so the next thing down is like, you know, I don't know, man, like, you know, this area is tested here already. Yeah, so it's good to start small, yeah. because you're just gonna lose whatever everything at first, right? So make sure you start very, very small. Oh my god, this Bitcoin chart's not even updating. Oh yeah, I got stopped out. Great. At least stopped out in profit for Bitcoin. Can look at getting into another trade. This doesn't look very promising. I would think down here is next. I'm gonna try to get into a long here again on ES. This will be the last trade of the day. What percentage do I take at profit? You know, it's important to let your things run, right? So your trades run. I usually try to take one pretty fast and then one at top of the range. And then one runner, or for something like outside. look at the 4 hour for the runner. So the runner would be to here. Be to here. It's a 4 hour imbalance here, so probably here would be the runner. So this would be the last trade. If this fails, I'll be done for the day. Pretty rough day trading so far. Had some profits on crypto, but crypto just tanked too, so trade my way out of this here, hopefully. There's 1 PT. So I'll move the stop. I kind of had a shitty entry here, right? Just look at the account here for a second. Down 71. That sucks. It's shitty day trading, man. Maybe we can make it up with this last pump. Try to get one in on NQ here too. Just one. Oof, that's a huge stop, man. Can't do that. Can't take that trade. Ken, what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping in. Welcome in, welcome in. Pretty rough day for me. Basically break even, but I have a decent ES trade going now, so we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna push this target right here, and then the runner I'll just leave. So we'll just leave the runner. Close that off there and get a proper one. Limit. Just new highs. Try to get that. How are we looking? Minus 91 on the day. With this, I should move this stop into profit too, really. Really, these guys just swept my target or swept my stop and then went. Cannot right now, Ken. Sorry. Working. And then Bitcoin came all the way down and held. Really? You're just gonna come down and hold? think I might even close this off just right now and just, you know, lick my wounds. Just call it a break-even day. Minus 28 on the day. I think I'm going to, boys. Didn't have it today. Closing it off. We're still in this trade at least. This is a tiny trade though. This is a little ridiculous that we're even in this trade. I mean, it's, you know, it's not too bad. Basically break even. We did make a little money on the crypto account. We made like $50 on the crypto account, so. But fuck, we should have made a lot more. That big Bitcoin dump wasn't the best. You know, this looks like it's going lower. Oh, really? I don't believe that this is gonna hold. So I really should just get out of this and flatten this. Wait for down here. And these guys, like here I had a short here too, and I got stopped out. Brutal. Really just not good today. My trading wasn't that bad. It's just the market wasn't cooperating today really that much. Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's not the worst. I can look up that thing now, Ken, for you if you like. It's fine. Can you send me the link of what you want me to TA? What is it? I think I kept it in a list somewhere for you. I think I might have. It's not here anymore. Invalid. BCHB. No. Sorry, bro. Jesus. These guys have dark mode? It's the brightest thing I've ever seen, man. Need to hold here. I can't TA on this chart, dude. You know, I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't do it. You know, plus everything's in German. I'm sorry I can't. I can try to find it on here again for you. Yeah, this one's better. At least it's dark mode. And it has a proper chart. Oops. Technical analysis. Technical analysis. This is the 1 hour. I can't change it. Oh yeah, I can. And let's look at the 1 day. So it came down. This looks okay for higher, really. Came down. Took this gap here. So that was the next area to test. So that's where you should have got long. So looks okay for a bounce from there. Now you have to look and see what's going on the smaller time frame, right? Did they gain the 4 hour? So they're at the 4 hour. They need to get above this. So they need to get above there. If they start failing that and start losing, then it's not, it's kind of in no man's land. One thing to hold is going to be this right here, this previous low. So they need to, at the very least, they need to stay above that. So if they reject here, they need to hold here, or it's going lower than 25, lower than it did before. You can look on the 15-minute now. They're failing the 15. So you see, right? It came into the spot of resistance. They're failing the 15. So I would imagine they're going to come back up, test this, and then go lower. Probably down here to this gap. And then hopefully bounce it if you own it. Yeah, that's an easy one to do. INJ. I did a rundown of this on the crypto update. If you look at the YouTube channel, this is one that I do. This is one that I do an update on every week. So let's just look at the weekly here first. Weekly came out, took weekly liquidity from behind underneath here. Same like Bitcoin did. Bitcoin took weekly liquidity from underneath here too. Same almost looks like the same chart, right? This chart looks very, very similar to the Bitcoin chart. So taking with the weekly liquidity, and then of course it's going to bounce, right? So now it's a question of what they're going to do with the weekly liquidity. Are they going to keep going, or are they going to just fail? So the spot to get above, and the spot that they need to like start gaining. Just look on the 4 hour first. The daily, they can just reject this, right? So like these are going to be rejection points. This is going to be a rejection point. This whole swing is going to be a rejection point. The liquidity here is going to be a rejection point. So like this whole area is a rejection point. Right now, I would imagine it's going to go here. The 4 hour was gained. Good news. So, good news, they gained this 4. Failed this 4 though. So, maybe down here first. This order block. The bottom part of it. And this gap This gap here, you see this gap? So that's probably where they're going to head first. Here, then here. There's a couple gaps here too. There's a gap up there too. That gap's kind of filled. This is the area that I would be looking at. This to the top side. It's going to be a very important area to get over, and also an area that they're going to reject. So they're going to reject there for sure, because it's there's an imbalance there. So they'll reject there, and then it's a matter of, are they going to hold this, or are they going to hold this? It's kind of what I would think that is going to happen in this one. So down first, or they may hold here. You never know. It's either hold here or down first, and then probably up there. If they start failing significantly, then it's going lower, right? So if they start failing this shit down here, you like when you start gaining, you need to hold also, right? So they gain this order block. So this order block is where they need to stay above. Like if they start getting below the lower end of this order block, it's not good for the chart. It starts being damaging to the chart. So need to I can't believe Bitcoin got stopped out and then pumped. Come on, guys. That's the worst. Push my targets too early on this thing too. And then I don't know why the Bitcoin chart does not, it just turns off. BTC, USDT. Maybe if I look at the perpetual chart, not the swap. That sucks, man. That's rough. I had leverage 50 times leverage longs from here. Got stopped out. Bit rough. So probably gonna leave it at that. A huge negative 32 on the day, and then positive about 50 on crypto. So it's a positive day, but basically break even. Couple stupid trades, nothing crazy. What a pump on NQ, man. Wow. It's over 100 points, man. That's a dirty move on Bitcoin, really. The same chart? This one? Kind of important it stays above this level. You know, where it's at right now. Needs to hold this. It's also a 4-hour swing right here. Needs to get above. So if it starts failing there, it's going to make lower lows than this. Just look at this on the daily here for a sec. So came up, failed the daily. Kind of held this. I don't know. This looks kind of okay, you know, because they gained this here, swept it out, came up. You know, like this is a pretty classic pattern, right? When they start gaining something, then they sweep it out, then they pump again, and then they come back and test the previous lows. So it's kind of, they didn't quite test it, but it's pretty close. So it kind of looks okay. This area is going to be a big liquidity pocket above 42. So when there's liquidity like that, it's going to, you know, they're going to push it back down, and then they'll need to hold this. So the important spots to get above in this chart, the main spot coming up is like right where it is, right? It's this order block. This is the last time they failed, right? So they're at the bottom of it. They need to be getting above it, you know, and holding that area. And then hold, like you don't want them to go much back below that, you know. Kind of like they did here, you know. Back here. So when they gained this, when they came back down, they held it, right? So when they held it, they made new highs. So right now they've just failed it. So it doesn't look very good, and they're very good for failing it, but they're back up where they need to be. So as long as they can get above this and start staying up in this range, better. If they start falling apart again, then this thing's going lower. And the next step down is like way farther down, dude. You know, the next thing down is this. 19. Then after that, it's probably like 13. In that range somewhere. Makes sense? Really, that's bitter for me on Bitcoin. At least I made a little bit of money, but you know, it's still bitter. Take a stop out like that. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Today wasn't the greatest, but I still was. I think I made $20 or something. It's fine. It's not a big deal. This shit happens. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just win every day all the time. But now, like, most of the trades are done for the day because the setups are done. Yeah, these guys are gonna pump it now. But I'm sure I will trade good this week. I trade good every week. You know, it's inevitable. Even if I don't trade the best, I still make money. The accounts are, the account stuff speaks for itself, At a 200% return in 3 weeks. One of mine? Yeah, I pump out the shorts like crazy. Try to get more people in here, man. Didn't work out for him, yeah. CPI. That's like that's not trading, man. When people do that, that's just gambling. Really, it's not proper. That's not proper how to to do that. That's all that is gambling, man. You're not waiting for a setup. You're not waiting for anything. All you're doing is waiting for the data and hoping that it receives, it goes in your favor. You're just hoping, there's no technical analysis involved, nothing. You just put in a trade and hope it goes. It only can go. You got like a 50-50 chance, right? It only can go up or down. Really, this is I kind of pushed these targets too early too. I had my other target at the top of this. I would have made money today. Stupid. I know what my problems are and I still do them, It's fucking brutal. That's dumb. Really? That's so stupid. Look at this move on NQ. Like, Jesus Christ. Look at my line. Why didn't I take a trade down there? NQ didn't even lose the range either, right? What is this, 15? Yeah, they didn't lose the range. So if this trade, I took a trade here on ES, is the same spot as NQ, but the stop wouldn't have been hit on NQ. Stupid, man. Really. You just look at the 4 hour here. Yeah, dude, they held it. You know? This is the same area I took on ES. But NQ held it. It's frustrating, you know? When you have the right idea. Like, this is the area, the same, you see the same area, right? The same area I outlined here. I outlined this area and I took this trade, but then I got stopped out because it made a new lows. These guys didn't. But the reason I took the stop here is, or a trade here, is because this trade was, this stop is too big, man. It's too huge. AMD. I can look at it. I'm probably gonna shut her down though soon. Bit tired. It's 11 o'clock here. AMD. AMD. So they did take the liquidity out from underneath here. This is the area that I was talking about for a long time. And then taking liquidity out from in this pocket, right? Holding this weekly. So good spot to bounce. Like to see it gain a 4 hour. Excuse me, a 4 hour. So I'd like to see it back above this first. So move like this first and then back down, and then this would be where you buy it. Yeah, I mean, it would have been okay to take initial trades here, right? You could have took initial trades here and put your stop here. But this is the weekly chart and this is the 4 hour chart. But because I didn't do that, now I have to wait to see if this gains, because they could just come up here and fail this, right? And then go lower. So you need to make sure you're going in the right direction here first. So you have to has to have a move first. And then down and then buy it. Riot. Riot actually looks okay. They're in the weekly liquidity pocket. So this is the pocket to buy, right? Stop it there. Aim for back up here. If you want to be on the safer side, just wait to see what happens over here first. The 4 hours kind of far away. This one's not too bad just to buy, right? Just to buy it right here. Even right here right now is not too bad. Yeah, not too shabby of a one. Oh, it's frustrating looking at these markets, man. I had trades already, you know. I had longs in everything, and then everything got stopped out, and then everything pumps. It's frustrating, dude. It's kind of a mid-range trade, hanging on to this weekly. Problem is there's gaps below it too, right? I'd be more interested in this level down here. I'd be more interested in that, or if they take the liquidity here. This level kind of got tested already though, so holding this weekly, you know, I don't know, you know, you can't really buy that. You need to wait for something on this side, right? So if they make a new low here first, if they make a new low, then gain this area, then come back and test it, sure. I'd much rather see it down here and buy this down here. The next spot is like up here on NQ. It's 100 points up still. Like, look at how are you supposed to get into a trade now on this shit? You cannot. That's how. You can't. Same with this. You just can't. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for me today, boys. Basically a break-even day. Not the best, not the worst, you know. We'll get them next time for sure, 100%. Bit frustrating today. We got stopped out of all our crypto positions, and we were long on everything. Stopped out of everything. You know, bit rough. Honestly, that's it. That's a pretty dirty move on Bitcoin. And my stop was here, you know. So, bit rough. But that's okay. We'll get them next time. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. I put up a top 50 crypto review there. Work on getting some tutorials out there for you guys. All right. Appreciate y'all.